I will be speaking to those persons, because for you to be on this call, it then means that you are interested in trading, in building a career in your in trading. And trading cuts across the Forex, the metal, the derivatives, and every other thing. And one of the things I must tell you, a lot of persons, speaking with quite a number of persons in the last few months, I see quite a number of persons are already discouraged about trading. Oh, I have tried my best. I have bought tools. I have done this. I have done that. And they feel that they are not good enough, or they are not measuring enough. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this. Whatsoever you are thinking, or however you are feeling, somebody else has gone through that before. Mid of last year, I was in a similar situation where I was feeling that, what is it? Tell me, what don't I know about trading? Anything that at the top of my head, I have various strategies that I have here that I know I can use to trade to win. On my system, I have various indicators that I can use to trade to win. On my system, I have various EAs. When you say EAs, expert advisors, that I can use to win. Then why am I not winning consistently? I had to pull back to look at what is the issue with traders. Let me give you a very good experience. One of the wonderful experiences that I had last year that made me to kind of pull back to review and make another analysis for myself. Now, there's this account we call the funded account, the AXI account. Now, that AXI account, when you get the account is about $500. You can fund your account with about $500 and get funded with almost $5,000 to $20,000 and so on. I was using an EA, and the EA was trading perfectly. The EA was trading well. And at a point, I was looking, I passed a stage. The EA helped me to cross from my the very first stage to the select stage, and I was going to the next stage. All the EA was doing 7%. And I have been teaching people that don't go ahead of yourself as far as this trading is concerned. Just stay with your 7%, let the EA do what it will need to do. Now, something happened at the middle of last year. This particular current metal, gold began to go up. Gold was going up so fast, hitting new high. And on my account, I just had about 2% more. They said we should do 7%, right? Out of the 7%, I'd done 5% to go to the next level where I'll be funded with the $100,000. And just as I was watching, I saw gold go high. I've been using a tool, and I've been telling people, don't use any other thing, just focus on this thing, focus on this and this and this. And this is me, just 2% more to get to the level that I wanted to get to, the $100,000 level. And the next thing, I just saw that, gold has gone to what we call an all-time high. Those of you that were trading, you would have heard of it. They say it has gone to an all-time high. And everybody in the market was making an analysis that it will start to sell now, that gold will begin to sell. And I looked at it, I say, because there's what in the market, if you are using the smart money SMC, what we call the smart money concept, there's what we call the fair value gap. So I saw a very long momentum candle that I felt, they can't continue going up. They must come down to cover this gap. Ladies and gentlemen, I always tell people, don't preempt the market anyhow. You are not the owner. So I now, based on that, I drew my Fibonacci. I drew my Fibo, and unfortunately, gold was not having resistance at that level because it was on an all-time high. So there was nothing like resistance or anything at the level. So it is when it retraces itself that it can start talking about resistance and things. So what did I do? When I checked everything, I saw a formation showing the M formation, showing that the market is kind of coming down, and I took a sell. Ladies and gentlemen, not quite long that I took this sell, as if the market was waiting for me. I know it wasn't waiting for me. It was just like my own stupidity to trade against the trend. Trading expectation. I always tell people, don't trade market expectation. See it doing what it will need to do. Normally, if I want to trade that kind of thing, I want to see it break the order block the bearish order block, let it go down before I enter. But this day I was so sure that this thing is going to go, it's going to go down. They have to come and cover this fair value gap. And I entered the sell market. Ladies and gentlemen, it was as if all hell was let loose. The candle started going up. It started going up. And you know, I do hedging. I hedge my trades. Now, it was an all-time high, guys. I want to tell you something, that it is not your strategy that is wrong. Anything that you think you are feeling in this market, don't blame yourself. Do you understand? I'm coming somewhere. By the time it got to that all-time high and it was going up, for me to press stop or use stop loss, I look at it that this thing has gone by 3% already. It has taken about 3% of my money. And I was looking, I said, the one that I was targeting for fun in Axie, I was almost losing the money. I said, if I do a sell again, because I've done a sell, if I do another sell and it continues going up, that will be disastrous. Now, if I do a buy at that height and it starts to come down, it is going to be another thing. I will start carrying the hedge. So I was watching it using the strategy that we call the prayer and hope strategy. I'm sure you know that strategy, prayer and hope strategy. I began to use that strategy. God Almighty, let this thing come down. Let this thing come down. That's when they hear prayer at times, so the thing just continued. And before I knew it, it took, gold moves very well. Gold can give you good money and it can make you lose a lot. And before I knew it, it hit my 10% and I lost the funding of 100,000 because I was trying to, pitch the market. Ladies and gentlemen, at that point, I sat down. I was really upset with myself. And I began to look at it and say, Shola, what is the thing? So I began to look at what are the things that made me to lose. What was that thing that made me to lose my funded account? And I put if you don't document yourself, you will just say, oh, it's part of the market. No, it's not part of the market. It's not part of the market. So you must know that the market is not the problem. And let's just get this thing clearly. For you that is about giving up, I listened, one of my students was telling me yesterday, I'm tired, I think I want to leave this trading and things. I said, madam, don't think about leaving it. The Forex market is not the problem. The market is not against you. Nobody sees you. Your money is too small for you to see anybody is against you. The real problem has been structure, discipline, and expectation. Structure, discipline, and your expectation. Those are the things that have really, really worked again. Because I sat down and looked at it. Now, for you to win in this market, you must put it in your mind. You are not going to do what we call revenge trading. I looked at the way I was trading. If I lose $1, I want to see how I'm going to make $2 back. Instead of me waiting for the right structure in the market to form again, I want to do what we call revenge trading. Another thing that we do is over leverage. When we say over leverage, I was trading like $1,000 account, and I was, on my own $1,000 account, I used 0.01 lot size for currency. But because I was looking at this gold is going to come down, one small movement downwards with gold is going to give me good money, I use 0.02. That is what? Over leverage. On $1,000 account, using 0.02 on gold, people look at the profit aspect. But when it's against you, it is massive. So over leveraging. Some people, you have $1,000 account. You are saying because it's $1,000 account, you are using 0.02. You are using 0.03. Fine. It depends on what you are doing and your strategy. But the best thing is if you want to stay long in the market, anything $1,000 and below, just stick with 0.01. And that's why I prefer that the Axie market that is not putting me under pressure. Now, the other thing is, one of the other things that I saw that affected me was trying to double lot size to recover losses. Do you understand? Okay, this is what we normally call it martingale, or either we call it martingale or cost dollar averaging. If you don't have a very good tool, the market is going against you, and you look at this is 0.01, then you now take 0.02, you now take 0.04, thinking the market will reverse. If you don't have a good strategy, to mitigate your loss, you will just find that thing will keep on going. So doubling your loss. I hope somebody is writing down something. If you really want to build this business up again, and I will be working with us, we'll be working together to re-strategize, to reset our thinking, to refocus ourselves. So trading becomes someone posted profit, then somebody is doing a something, he now posts profit. Oh, I made so much, and you are looking, you look at the person's result. Guys, I'm telling you the things that is making many of us to lose. Now, you look at somebody who posted on Instagram, on Telegram, and so on, and they show you blue, because they are selling one indicator or selling one EA. They are showing you profit as if they never lost. You don't know that as a marketer, you want to show the best of your product. You don't come to show people losses. You want to show them that this thing is working, so you show them blue. But the truth is this: go and check. If they are making the money like that, then we will have a lot of people that are richer than that would say. If they are truly making the money like that. So, and the thing is this: you might look at those. I'm not saying people are not making profit like that. Please don't get me wrong. Some people are making the profit, but it might not be as consistent. Now, I have a $5,000 account, and I know I can risk a lot. It might be a cent account. I can be using a cent account. If I use a cent account, now look at what happens in a cent account. In a cent account, if I have $1,000, if I put it in a cent account, it becomes $10,000. $10,000. Now, when I trade and I'm using 0.1 lot size, you don't know the kind of account that I have. You don't know the kind of account. All you'll be seeing is, oh, I have made $10. It is showing $10, but it is actually 10 cents. It's showing 10 cents. Some people trade Naira account. Some it's Naira account you'll be seeing. But when you see the thing, you see the person has made 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 in a day. And you are carried away. You don't know that what I'm telling you. I'm a marketer, so I know what a lot of people do. So on the system, it's not going to show you on the MT4. It's not going to be showing you whether it is 1,000 Naira, because we have Naira accounts in Nigeria now. So you see somebody, you use the 0.1 and you see the account 1,200, 3,000 and things, and you are thinking that is dollars. It is not dollars. I myself was carried away one day, and somebody posted some result. I saw 1,200. I saw 1,200. I went to the history of the trade. I went to check the trade, and I saw that this trade, I saw how many pips. The pips was just like about 20 pips. The person used 20 pips on a 0.07 lot size. That 0.07 lot size give you 1,200. I began to, I was worried in my mind that there's something wrong somewhere. It was later that a friend now told me that, you think that is dollar, that is a Naira account. So you will see it and you want to do. So don't be carried away. We are recepting from gambling behavior to professional behavior, guys. You must be ready to refocus yourself that this is an industry. This is a system. I am not here to gamble. You are not chasing money. You are building a skill, even when you are using an EA. So what do we need to do? We need to refocus. We need to do what? We need to refocus. Guys, I will not deceive you. The Forex market can take care of you now and in your old age. I am not talking about what I think. I'm talking about what I know. A lot of things that one has achieved is via this market. So I understand what I'm talking about. And I've come to a point where I have seen that, when we have people's money, let's say I do a kind of copy trade and things, in my own trading strategy, I can afford to take some trades. It's my money. I can afford to take some trades. But if I'm trading for someone, I find it difficult to take the kind of risk that I can take on my own money with another person's money. Do you get me? Copy trade and all these things. Because one, you don't want to spoil your name. You want to keep your integrity and things. So If I put $1,000 in this market and I lose $200, I know that I can take some risk tomorrow, the next day, and make good money and make back my profit. But if I do it with somebody's money and I lose some amount of money, it's because I'm telling you this because it's part of what I did last year. And I said, okay, if this is the situation, is it not better to teach the people the trading so that apart from the EA and things, the people will be able to sit down and say they trade themselves, not just EA thing. EA is good. I use, as I'm talking to you, my EA is running on my account as I speak to you. So it's not, but then there are times that I need to intervene. EA will make profit of $20 and come down to close it in a loss. Why? If I'm intelligent and I know trading, I will know where it's going to reach before it starts reversing. So, one, I said we have to refocus. Refocus means we are not just going to be thinking, over profit. No. We are going to be looking at how to preserve capital. Let me ask you something, guys. How many of you have blown accounts bigger than you will ever invest in real business? Let me know. How many of us that you've blown an account? Maybe the money you blew, you funded your account and you blew an amount that you would not even invest in real business. That's, I had $1,000. Can I invest this $1,000 in real business? If I invest this 1,000, can I blow? Can the business go bad? Do you understand? Will you do a real business? Put $1,000, that's 1.6 million naira, 1.45 million naira, and the money will just go like that. Will you be happy? Would you want to do that? But do you know what? You do it in Forex and you just tell yourself, well, I'm just learning. It's part of learning. It's part of which kind of learning? You blew $1,000 and you are calling it part of learning? It is not part of learning. No. That mentality, that thinking has to end. You have to refocus and look at how I'm going to build this thing as a real skill. So from today, you have to look at what strategy. I'm going to be showing us 1 or 2 strategies in the course of our trainings in this year that you can simply do. Simple strategy that you can simply do, and you can do it on what we call cent account. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Before now, I always tell people trade demo account. Use demo account to trade. But I have come to understand something, guys. Trading demo account does not give you the real feeling of trading. I don't know how many of us are trading in the house. If you agree with me on this, that trading demo is different from trading live when you talk of emotionally. So now, when you look at the demo account and the cent account, that instead of you trading or creating a strategy with demo, if you are creating a strategy with demo account, you see, if the market goes up or goes down, well, it is the market, it will come down. Your emotion is not involved. But let me tell you, in the Forex market, the demo account and the demo account and the live account are the same thing. They are the same thing. There's no difference between the demo account and the live account. The only difference between the two of them is your emotion. Your emotion, that is the only difference. Because in the live account, in the demo account, if you are losing dollars, you say, well, it will come back. I understand what I've done. But when it comes to life, it's your real money. It's your real money that you are dealing with. And so, we cannot, because I was looking at something. Why is it that we trade and people do well in the demo, but when they go live, they are able to do the same thing in the demo as they did in they are able to do well in the live account as they did in the demo. And unfortunately, guys, I'm giving you the reality. So don't think you are the only one in this case. For many of us, when we see a situation that your money is going in the demo account, your emotion is not attached. But when it comes to real money, you begin to fidget. Now, I was trying to say something that unfortunately for many of us, you never have time enough to trade on a demo before you go online. You get an EA you don't have room to test that EA on a demo account first. The moment you get the EA, you want to put it on live account. Why? Because there are bills to pay. You have bills to pay. You have a lot of things challenging, that are contending for your attention. So I'm telling you, like me, I don't sit down. How can I sit down and be trading demo for 6 months? 6 months trading demo? And is it demo that we pay the children's school fees or something? So many of us don't have that time to test any strategy long enough for us to say it's working. Now, you might have the best of strategy, but there's no strategy that is 100% accurate. I was testing a strategy, and the first 3 trades, that strategy went into a loss. But do you know what? After the 3 trades, the next 7 trades, even the next 10 trades was profit. It was profit. The first 3 trades, now, if it was an EA that I used, I would say, oh no, Kai, this thing is not working. You don't chop my money now, I know if you use them again. In the first trade, loss. Second trade, loss. Third trade, loss. I'm not going to use this thing again. But when you use something, a tool that is not going to impact on you so much. I have some young guys around me. These young guys, they are not married, they are still in school. They trade, but because they are not financially pressured, they are patient to see the strategy. I taught them the strategy. I taught them, but they make money with the strategy than me myself. Are you getting something? I am the one that taught them the strategy. Simple strategy, but they make more money with that strategy than me. I'm not even using the strategy again, because when the strategy made me to lose money in some trade, so I left it. Let me develop another better strategy. But these young guys, they are not under any financial pressure. They are using the same strategy. When one told me that he has done this with his account, I said, which strategy did you say? Is the one that you taught us now? Is that one that you showed me now? That's the one I'm using. And I discovered that for me to hold on to a strategy, all my strategy testing now, I do it with what I call a cent account. I do it with a cent account. Now, the cent account gives me the feel that I have when I'm trading a life. And what is just the difference? Now, with a cent account, I have 100. If I want to test a strategy now, I put $500. If I have put $500 to test the real market with $500, I can lose everything. But with the cent account, $500, it's about $500 is about $50,000. Is that 50,000? No, 500. Is about $5,000. Now with 5,000, that's 5,000 cents. So 5,000 cents, I can trade. I can use 0.01 and simulate without having fear that I will lose so much in the market. I hope you get me. And I'm not going to trade because it's a cent account. I'm not going to be trading it carelessly. That after all is a cent account. It's my money. It's my money. Only that it has been the impact of the loss where it will have been, where I will have lost $1. Okay, thank you, Mr. Godwin. Now, where I would have lost $1, if it is a cent account, it's just 1 cent. So, just take for instance, where you will have lost 1 naira, you will have just lost 1 kobo. You will have just lost 1 kobo. So, if 1 kobo inside this whole thing, it's not a big deal anyway. It's part of it. So, I'm able to gauge my business very well. So, in part of our refocusing, one of the things that I will want us to do is, 1, if you are going to face and focus this market, 1 will be for us to do it with cent account. Cent account, we allow real market condition. You are seeing the real market condition, not the demo. Now, it also reduces what we call emotional pressure that you will have on the dollar account. The dollar account, if you trade gold on the dollar account, I tell you, you'll be waking up in the night to check your phone every time. But with the cent account, it reduces it. So then in cent account, you can trade up to 50, you can test up to 50 to 100 trades safely. You can't test 50 to 100 trades with real money. So for those of us that will be looking out to build an account, to build a strategy, to test an EA and things like that, because we have an EA that you can use it to test over a period of time before you can even talk of paying for that EA. Do you understand? So you can use that EA you plug that EA on your account. Let that EA you are going to, at least for now, you will get it for free, so that you use it on that set account, see it perform. We'll be discussing about it. You see how it performs, you see how it goes, and then you will now get to the point. This is a lifelong career. It is not a one shot thing. It's something that you have to build over a long period of time. Guys, we've tried to be in a hurry so much in this market. Where did the hurry get us to? Why don't we take it easy? Take it simple, step by step. Now, when you use set account, you are going to master execution without destroying your capital. That's what this will help us to do. So, having said this, we will use this set account as our training ground. For those of you that really want to really look into trading, you want to develop your own strategy. Guys, some people have been asking me, oh, let's do a training where at least even without EA I can trade or something. I tell you, I have strategies. We have strategies that you can trade manually yourself and you will make money. We have tools that you can use manually and you will make money building your skills. So the last thing we'll be talking about is rebuilding. So how do we rebuild? Now, this is where our new journey will begin. So, for those of us, there are many of us that, okay, set account is not going to be this and this. For those category of persons that you want to look at how to build your income more. For those ones, I want to beg you, there are different people that will promise you different things in this market. There's not black market, we reach Forex market. You have to be very careful and try to know the intent of the person that is marketing a product to you before you jump it. Do you understand? You have to be careful. For a while now, I have taught people, I have encouraged people, please, if you have to trade, don't just trade your own money. Go for what we call funded accounts. Go for what we call funded accounts. And over time, I have been preaching the Axi Select. I have benefited from Axi. I won't tell you lie. I have benefited from Axi. I have put, if I log on to my system to show you the number FTMO, I have not bought FTMO's account. At least I have bought accounts worth over 10,000. Guys, I know what I'm talking about. So when I'm talking this way, I'm not talking to entice. I don't have anything to sell to you guys. So don't think I'm trying to sell anything. On FTMO, I have bought accounts worth over $10,000. I'm not telling you $10,000 value. I'm telling you that the money that I have paid to FTMO, the prop account, is up to $10,000 US. Because anytime I'm buying an account, I'm always buying $200,000 account. Because I believe that whatsoever is worth doing at all is worth doing well. So I buy the big account. And for one reason or the other, you will just see that before your verification or something, your money is gone. What of funded next? Funded next. As I'm talking to you now, I have an $100,000 account running on funded next as I'm speaking to you right now. As I'm speaking to you now, a $100,000 account is running on funded next. That I bought with, is it $400? I think I bought it, I can't remember. I bought it about, is it $500 or something that I used to buy that account. But I have come to discover that no matter what, the best of all this is the one that I call this Axi Select. With this Axi, like on funded next now, I have a drawdown, guys. I wish if I can share this screen. On this funded next, I have this trade. In the principle of the trade, you must not go more than 10% drawdown. You must not have more than 10% drawdown. Already, my account is on 91,000. My account is already on 91,000 because I was using it to trade gold, and I'd already grown the accounts. Gold went against me; it came down. Now, if that account gets to $90,000 or $89,000, I have lost the money that I used to buy that account. It is gone. If I win it, if I make profit, fine, I will make good profit. But if you lose, but the thing that I see with the AXI is that my money is still my money. Even when I lose the 10%, if I hold my account with $1,000, if I lose 10% of $1,000, that is $900. The only thing is that they will stop their funding. They won't take my money. My money will still remain. And guys, I don't know whether you understand this. If I pass the challenge, because for me, I have passed it, done the 20,000, going to the 100,000, so I know the benefits. So when my account went down because of the decision I took, which I took responsibility for, it wasn't the EA, it was me that took that decision. They stopped their funding. But my money was still there, and my money is still there till now. Which I have built back. I've built that money back to cover that loss. So now what I'm saying is this. I told you resetting. The resetting has to do with our training. For those of us that want to get trading very well, I'm going to be telling you the cent account that you are going to be opening. You will open a cent account. We'll be using those cent accounts to do our practical class. Now, the other one, for those of you that want to trade, you want to be funded, and you want to use the EA. And by the way, we have the EA that you can use for free for a period of time before this. Now, this EA, of course, tested and things, you can work. I'm not comparing, you are not compelled to do that. If whichever side you want, look at what you want to do. Make sure you have the automation. I don't want to look at any automation that will demand me to pay money. No. I want to look at an automation that I can use and see its performance before I pay for it. So maybe you use it for a month or so or thereabout, and you see the performance before you talk of making payments for it. But meanwhile, you are using, because you see, one of the challenges with many of us is that we have an account. The EA is running on the account, but where EA has a problem, you don't know what to do again. You yourself, you don't know what to do again. And that's where the problem is. But where you are honing your skill with your cent account, I believe somebody is getting me, please, because this is a kind of strategy that you want to use. Now, you are honing your skill with a cent account. You are understanding how to minimize hedging, do this, enter trade, do this with your cent account. Now, if you have a funded account that is running, if there's an issue with that account, with the EA, you know what to do because you have been doing some practice with your cent account. Oh, if you are getting me, just put an emoji sign there. If you understand what I'm trying to, what we are trying to do, that for those people that have funds to fund their funded accounts, they have money to get into their funded account, fine. You have an EA that is working with it, fine. But the important thing is you have a cent account where you are doing what? Practicing trading skills, such that if there's an issue with the EA account, with the funded account, you know exactly what to do. That's what I'm looking at, because I have looked over the system and seen that a lot of persons have challenges in this area. They are using the EA. The EA, they say the EA has hedged. Once it has hedged, you have a problem about getting out of it. So, but this time around, I can assure you, you will get an EA that you will use freely on your system. And as you use it freely on your system, you can gauge and master how to manage that EA itself, or manage your trading itself. So that is something that is critical. And by the grace of God, I'm committing myself to working on this year with as many persons that are ready to learn. We are going to be defining our risk parameters. If you have children that you want them to learn this skill, you get them on the call we come on Mondays and we do on Wednesdays also. We want to look at Mondays. I just want to try to make it as consistent as possible. Ideally, I will have said once in a week and things, but once in a week is too small to learn the skill set. I'm going to be showing you account that I am trading, how I'm trading it, these tools that I am using to trade, apart from the EA trading. All right. So your personal funds are for learning. Your personal funds are for learning, for testing, and for perfecting. Guys, let me tell you the truth. Trading is not very interesting, especially when you are trying to be consistent. Consistency can be very boring, guys, because it is repetitive and it requires discipline. So you need a company of other traders. You need a company of other traders to help you get started. Do we understand? So in this era where we look at our funded accounts, no matter how much you fund your set account with, we won't be risking more than 1% during the training process. Mandatory journal, for every trade that we take, you will put a journal. You're going to have a journal. The journal, you will journal your trade. This is why I took this trade. It went into profit or it went into a loss. You will journal your trade. And then for whichever strategy, we are going to take like 30 to 50 trades on each strategy, so that you can have a confidence that this strategy works. It's not because Mr. Shola said it works. It's not because I watch it on YouTube. You too, you will know that I use this strategy and it actually works. And we will not be jumping from one strategy to another. For any strategy that we take, if we have not taken up to between 30 to 50 trades on that strategy, we will not leave that strategy. So what's it going to help us to do? Emotional discipline. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are here for quick money, excuse me, if you are here for quick money, I'm sorry, this phase will frustrate you. It's not a phase for quick money, it's a phase for learning. Now, the bigger vision is that we want to build consistency in our institution, build consistency. We want to grow our small accounts safely without risking our capital. Then, for those of us that want to have qualified and funded accounts, you'll be able to have your own funded account that you are going to watch grow easily, quietly, without any stress. We will employ EAs. The EA we are going to be using, you will be having free usage of the EA, so that after the first or 2 months, you will know its performance before you even commit your funds to that. So these are the things. My final words is that we are resetting ourselves, we are refocusing, and we are rebuilding. So, at a point, I was looking at, is this going to be worth it? So can you just focus on yourself and what you are doing and leave people to go? I said no. For many of you, you came into Forex because you had me the first time. You had me speak the first time, maybe on radio, maybe in a group meeting or something. That's why you came into Forex. And duty is bound on me, responsibility is bound on me to make sure that as long as you stay in this industry, that you are successful. I'm not responsible for your success, but I feel obligated, I feel obliged that as much that I know that can help you to succeed, that I should be able to pass it on to you. So if you are in this game with me, I want to welcome you, that we are not in a hurry. We will do it slowly and gently. And if we have to do practical class, no matter the amount of time, we will do it. If we have to practice whatsoever, all I need you is that you will be committed. I'm going to be giving you some indicators for free. You use the indicators. Whatsoever that I know that will help you to succeed, to get the kind of result that I have, or have, in fact, my desire is that you have bigger results. Because some of the things that is affecting my own result is indiscipline. Not because the tools are not working. Indiscipline. At times my wife will say, "Oh, why? You said you will not do this thing again. Why did you do it? Why? You said you don't." But I will just look at myself and say, "Shola, oh, wretched man that I am. The thing that I say I will not do is what I'm doing." But then, guys, Forex trading is discipline. And I tell you, it pays a lot. If you will be looking at us doing this together, can you just type in the chat box that I am in? If you will be looking at us, you want us to work this together, just type it in the chat box. I am in. So that, when I know that I have people that are ready to learn and build, then it's going to ginger me. It's going to make us to really focus on it properly. I will do it with commitment, knowing that yes, some people are counting on this. Okay, just type on. Okay, Muhammad, thank you very much. Ajayi, thank you very much. Abayomi, thank you very much. Alison, Mr. Paul, Mr. Ayara. Okay, thank you very much. I think we have a good number of persons that we can start together. All right, and I want to believe that all of us that we say we are in, I want to believe that you are in that group, the Forex Deriv group. If you are not in the Forex Deriv group, please let me know. If you are not in the Forex and Deriv group, Mommy Philomena, you are welcome. All right. Now, if you are not in the Forex Deriv group, please try to send me a message so that I can add you to that group, because I posted this thing on my, what they call it, status and things. So some of us came from different groups that I posted, but I will be doing most of the postings and things on the Forex and Deriv group. Do you understand? We'll be doing it. There are times that we have to use some EAs. We test some EAs. I will tell you how to set them up. We will try to do quite a number of things and I know if you are ready to learn, we will win together. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Waking up at dawn, light breaking through.